Hi, thanks for joining me and welcome back. Today I am going to be showing you the Primitive Gatherings May 2025 wool subscription box unboxing. At the end of this video, I will show you how far I've come on some of my previous wool box items for 2025. So be sure and watch the video to the end. So let's get started. I don't think I got all the tape snipped on this, so bear with me. There we go. First I want to find the sheet so I know what I'm talking about. There we go. And I'm going to just reach in the box in no particular order and see what I pull out. So the first thing I've got is the Serenity block number 2. Now, if you remember from my other videos, these are being sent in no particular order, and that's fine. They're all pretty. So this says, our third block in our ongoing Serenity block project is another beauty that inspires calm and a few hours of peaceful stitching. My excitement grows with each block that is offered. So let's take a better look at this. I must say, I'm surprised in how much I love the colors of these wools. I am a little outside of my comfort zone with these, and I'm loving it. They are absolutely perfect. So let's see if you can see these colors that come in this. They're just some really deep blues and some harvest gold type of colors, some pale blues and grays, and I'm working on a woven fabric that's kind of a mottled gray, and it's perfect. So, and you'll see it at the end. So here's a better picture of what the block itself looks like. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. I like that. I was excited to get this. Let's see, the next is our next part of Indigo Revival. Now, if memory serves me correctly, the 2-year project is the Serenity, and the 1-year project is the Indigo Revival. So if I am incorrect, somebody fix me in the comments. So, isn't that pretty? Now these colors are a little bit more vibrant. Now in the first box, they sent some beautiful chambray, this blue denim colored chambray. A lot of people are stitching on denim. I chose to stitch on the chambray. They sent enough for the whole project, and it's beautiful. And I gotta say right off, this red is absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. These are all so beautiful. And I'm having a lot of fun with this one. And this one shows the blocks. Get a little bit better look at the blocks. And the nice thing about these is if I have to go somewhere, I can take this with me and stitch on it while I'm waiting, if I'm in a situation where I have to wait for a little while. And I don't have to bring a huge, let's say a quilt to bind or something. These are really perfect to just stitch on. Or in the evening when I'm tired of sewing, or I don't want to clean. All right, that doesn't want to go back in its bag, so I'll do that later. It's important not to drop that because they send the wools in the order in which you will use them, which is really helpful for me. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, this is pretty. This is called Birds of Spring. And it's a pillow project, but again, you could really do anything with this that you want to. And this says, celebrate the season with a spring-inspired pillow project, Birds of Spring. featuring charming hand-stitched robins, a symbol of renewal and joy. Nice. Let's take a better look. There's a better look at the pattern. Or I should say the pattern front. Can't show you the rest of it because it is a copyright thing and wouldn't want to do that. But I do believe if you check the Primitive Gathering website, frequently after the box has been out a while, they do offer these kits and patterns, so you should keep an eye out for that. They did include the fabric for this, which is really nice, and I actually love this fabric. It's really pretty. It's got a little, tiny little dot on it. Let's see if we can pick that up. There you go. And the wools to complete the project. So, very nice. I'll have fun with that one too. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, this is nice. So we've got a 5-pack wool bundle. It's a palette of orchid, strawberry, maize, blue spot sky, and greenfield. Perfect combination for soft, refreshing hues that capture the essence of spring. So this is perfect. And it'll go with all kinds of projects if you do wool stitchery. So, nice bright blue. And this kind of lavender. Isn't that pretty? Some great colors there. Fantastic. We're still pulling from the box. There's some coupons down in there too, but I will not share with you the actual coupons, but just know they're good. I can see it already. Yes. So, and here is a cute little bag, and it says, well, let me show you the bag. Every stitch tells a story. And it says, using Chenille needles for wool applique makes stitching through thick layers smooth and effortless, thanks to their large eye and sharp point. And that is true. I love using those needles. I kept mine safely tucked inside a Primitive Gathering zippered pouch adorned with a quilt block design, both functional and a little piece of patchwork inspiration on the go. While working on my latest wool project, I even found a surprising use for the nail file. I keep it in the pouch, smoothing out the edges of the needle that have a slight burr, making it glide through the wool like new. It's the little tools that make handwork a joy. That's really pretty interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. So, oh, then there's the caramels, the Chenille needles, and a nail file. And my nails look pretty bad right now. If you watched one of my earlier videos, you know that I recently lost my cat, and I've been very heartbroken over that. I've pretty well bit off most of my nails, and I am working through that. So, and then like I said, there's some coupons down in the bottom. So that is the box. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm excited about it. I don't know what I'm going to start on first, whether it'll be the Indigo Revival, the Serenity. I am not sure if I'll start on the pillow kit yet because I'm trying to play catch up on some of my other things. So with that said, let's see how I'm doing. So these are my blocks which fell off my board. All right. These are my blocks for Serenity. See if you can see that. So I'm in the process of stitching this. I am not finished, but I've got quite a bit of it done, and I'm really loving this. And then this is the second block, which is gorgeous. I have got it all ironed on. You see I'm using that mottled charcoal weave, and I haven't started stitching on this one yet, but I have got it ironed on there. I also will say that I am using a lightweight interfacing. It's a Pellon, I think it's SF101. It's that really lightweight one. I found that the woven that I chose, I thought it was just a little bit thin, and so I felt like I needed to go ahead and add a little bit of stability and backing to it. I did not add any backing to my Indigo Revival, which is coming up. So I'm keeping them all in one of these little bags that I've stitched. This is not from one of the boxes, but it's a good place to keep my projects and extra pieces. So I am not as far along on Indigo Revival as I'd like to be this time. I'm in the process of stitching on this block. I do love these. They're coming out very pretty. I know that one block was all stitching and some people are changing it up, and I actually think I might do that. I don't know what yet. Maybe daisies. I like daisies. Isn't that pretty? This one came out really good. And another I'm partway stitching on. And I've got the wools attached to this. I have not stitched on it yet, but I think I'm going to like this one the best. It's just unique. And there's another one. So as you can see, I've still got a little bit of a ways to go on my stitching on Indigo Revival, but that's okay. It's not a race, and I'm having a good time. And although this is not from this year's box, I have a project that was in one of last year's boxes that was in with these that I'm also stitching on. This is going to be a let's see. It's going to be a pin cushion, and I'm almost done with this one. This is from Primitive Gatherings, and it was in one of their 2024 boxes, and I love it. I just have not finished it, and I thought I'm going to finish this before I start some of the bigger projects from the other boxes. So while I'm working on my Indigo Revival and my Serenity blocks, I'm trying to finish up some of these other projects before I start a new one. So I know I asked before how many projects people have going at one time, and someone said, I think they said they had like 3 at the most. Oh dear, then I am way over on my my different projects going on at once, but you know what, that's okay. Keeps me busy, and busy's good. So I hope you've enjoyed this box. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be sure and put a link to Primitive Gatherings in the description box, and if you would give me a thumbs up, that would be great. If you're not a subscriber, I would certainly hope you would consider subscribing to my channel, and if there's something you would like to see me show you in future content, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.